So welcome, we made it to Faro. Today we're going to explore this wonderful city of Faro in Algarve, Portugal. And we're going to show you the best places to see in the whole center of Faro and even beyond its city borders. So come on, let's go, let's explore this beautiful city in Portugal. And don't worry, we have Edward with us today. He's my special guest and also in all my videos.
Co-host.
The first real struggle here in Portugal is to find a parking place. So there is a huge parking lot right by the walls of the fortress of the old city in Faro. But yeah, it took us like 10 minutes of driving around to find the spot. To be honest, it's 11 a.m. so we arrived a bit late. I think all the tourists are already here. There were some buses, some trailers, some RVs. Anyway, we found a spot. I hope it's free because I don't see any parking meters. And now we're gonna explore the center. Oh my god, look, there's a plane! Where is it? Can I see it? I don't see
Algarve region. It was built in the early 20th century by the architect Manuel Joaquim Norte Junior in the Revival style.
So this building, which is a beautiful palace, is probably one of the
It
loveliest
is
city.
considered a symbol of Faro, has been classified as a monument of public interest.
It's very nice, very cute. How is it called?
Palacete Belmar.
Nice, nice, nice. It's a very lovely, lovely blue palace. You may come here for pictures. Here we are in the center of old city of Faro, and behind us is the cathedral, which was once a church, and then it was a mosque, and then it was a church,
And then it was a cathedral.
and then it was a cathedral. So it was initially built around 1250.
That's the legend, yeah.
That's the legend, but you know, it wasn't in this shape or form back then. But you know, as years passed and it became a cathedral, it became larger, and today you can visit inside. They have a wonderful chapel inside in Baroque style, and I think it's one of the main attractions here in the old city of Faro.
Yeah, and I think it was kind of like a symbol of the, what do they call it, the Reconquista. So when the Christians came back and took this part from the Muslims, so that's why it's not a mosque anymore.
Yeah, interesting. Let's go inside. One exciting part of this visit is the tower. Let's check out the views. I bet they're gonna be nice. So this is the view from the tower of the cathedral actually is really interesting because you can really see the landscape around Faro, which is basically not by the ocean, but it's in the there is a natural park around it, and it's more of a delta of a lagoon, and there are a bunch of water channels that you can drive around on boats, and there are several ferries, like smaller ferries and speedboats that can drive you up to the outside beaches, which are not otherwise accessible by. Good? Top? Recommended?
Yeah.
The views from the tower are from that tower, although it's not really a tall one. The old center of Faro is not really full of tall buildings, and it offers a beautiful landscape over the surrounding area of the city, so do not miss that. And the ticket is only €5. It includes the tower anyway and the church, so yeah, make sure to climb up the stairs. Amazing place. So we are going to a cafe to have some lunch or coffee or snack, whatever, and we are walking through the yard here, like the square in front of the cathedral. You can smell the orange tree flowers, which are amazing, and you can also smell the oranges from the trees. They're not edible, but they smell amazing, and it's like somebody just perfumed the entire street with orange perfume, and it's amazing. Oh, there's another plane. Smells so good. It's like the best perfume ever. They should make a perfume with the smell. I want to eat it, and I don't like oranges. It's not like oranges, like so sweet and nice, and I love it. So that was the lunch menu, which was €17. Eddie had just a dessert, a beer, and I had more than I can handle on the table. Actually, I could not finish the salad, and the restaurant is called Modesto.
Un fika. Interpretareme only fika. Follow me for other great nutritional advice.
So, dessert and coffee.
It's beer, but yeah.
Quitamos un pescado y volvemos al arroz.
Lunch. Most important meal of the day.
So what is that?
This, my friend, is about 1,000 calories.
No, what is that?
Oh, it's dessert. It's like a cream, like a chocolatey cream, like a mousse. Yeah, it's so good.
This food is for me. So after I've shown you the beaches that are only accessible by boat nearby Faro, actually not far away from the cathedral, there is a waterfront, a small port, touristic port, where you can board the ferry and go to one of those islands. There's a schedule here and everything. Basically the prices are depending on the boat and destination you choose, between €2 and €5 one way. But you have all the information here. They also some companies here offer like tours, just drive you around the canals and back for like 15 euros or around that. So there are a lot of things that you can do around. Another great thing to do in Algarve, and especially if you're visiting Faro, is to take a ferry to the desert island. There are a bunch of islands nearby Faro, because as you look at the map, you'll see that Faro is not exactly facing the ocean. It's basically facing a lagoon, and in front of it there are various strips of sand, and one of the most famous one is called the Desert Island. And right now it's March. There are not a lot of people around, as you can see, but you can take a boat, a ferry, or a speedboat, as is the case right now, to get here, and it costs only 5 euros per person one way. It took us about 15 minutes to get here, and yeah, we're gonna explore the entire place. There is a restaurant here, a boardwalk trail, and a beautiful beach, and lots of great views. Not really sure how long is the boardwalk, but we're gonna go on it and explore the place. So we just started our trail on the boardwalk, and the first thing Eddie noticed is that well, actually he checked the menu of the restaurant and he said that it has $3 signs, so basically it's a pricey restaurant, but then again it's the only restaurant.
I'm also a very cheap guy.
And he compared it to the restaurant, to some restaurants in Norway,
Which gave me an idea for business. All you need to do is put up a restaurant someplace where there's nobody, top of a mountain, in the middle of a forest,
yeah,
on an island. You can charge whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to eat. They offer you this option, which I think is great for tourism. So you can eat if you're hungry or want this experience, but you could also just take the ferry or the boat, which is just 5 euros one way, and walk around. And there are plenty of small beaches which are really nice and fascinating, and you can just come here for, you know, a swim or just to chill. You don't have to eat.
Murder people.
That would be kind of hard to get away with, because as you can see from this landscape, is except for the sand and the weird flora, there's not enough here to hide a body. So if you would start digging in the sand,
you just throw it in the water. What do you mean?
the waters here are very
The fish
shallow.
will eat it. And then we'll eat the fish, and
Yeah.
circle of life, like Elton John says.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your deepest thoughts. For more life advice, follow Edward.
I'm on Instagram, Twitter, available for children's parties.
So look at this place. We also found a viewing point on the walkway. Basically, there is some sort of swamp going on, but it's very interesting, the entire landscape, and you can also admire the birds. So if you're a bird lover, watcher, do bring your binoculars. It's a thing around here, I don't know. So after about 30 minutes on the walkway, which depends really on your pace of walking and how many times you stop for pictures, you reach the beach, which is simply lovely. It's a very calm, nice atmosphere, serene atmosphere, and you have this establishment which is called the St. Mary Cape, and yeah, it's a nice place for pictures. It has all sorts of wooden plates indicating the distances to famous places in the world, such as Amsterdam and New York and a lot of other cities. And I can see that some people that were on the beach with us, on the boat with us, are here on the beach right now, just enjoying the sun and going for a bath. So yeah, you could do that as well. Just enjoy your afternoon here, which is really nice. And if now it's warm enough to sunbathe and go in the water, just imagine in May or June. It's just perfect and probably much crowded. And after you finish the walk on the boardwalk, you get to walk on the beach back to where you started, which is near the restaurant. And it's just beautiful. And you have the ocean. You can hear the ocean waves right now. It's truly magical. And it's simply a place where you can just come and unwind and relax and meditate. And you could also bring a snack, have a picnic, or maybe a beer, or maybe some coffee if you don't want to go to the restaurant. Here it's very nice. And the color of the water is simply amazing. It's stunning. It's just nature, you know? Nature has so much to offer, and you'll find plenty of it in Portugal. So we have 35 minutes left before our boat leaves, so let's see if we have time to get something to eat here. Looks full actually. Back in Faro. I was in a bit of a rush to eat and film the food because we only had about 10 minutes before the boat drove us back, but I had to eat my pasta in like 7 minutes, and they were very hot, but they were probably the best pasta I ever had, so those were 20 euros well spent. I had shellfish, linguine, and they were extraordinary. I do recommend eating there. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Surprise! Surprise!